Chapter 2. Where the weapon is forged, attachment and power mini-hook control doesn't start with intention. It starts with fear. And fear, when left unhealed, becomes the quiet architect of every toxic bond. The psychological forge to understand the silent weapon. You must travel into the human attachment system. The invisible circuitry that decides how we love, chase, and retreat. Some people attach anxiously, fearing abandonment. Others attach avoidantly, fearing engulfment. When these two meet, a danse begins push and pull, pursuit and retreat. The anxious partner needs reassurance. The avoidant partner needs distance. And every time one reaches forward while the other steps back, tension is created. That tension is the fuel of the weapon. But here's the catch. It's rarely malicious. It's learned. It is to mind this. Attempt to recreate what is familiar, not what is healthy. A child who had to work for love grows into an adult who only feels safe when love is unpredictable. So when a strong man, decisive, consistent, calm, enters her life, his stability feels for her nervous system, addicted to chaos, subconsciously begins to recreate the instability she understands. Pull away, return warmth. Withdraw, reward. And he, unaware of the pattern, confuses volatility for depth. The strong man's blind spot. Men who've mastered the outer world often underestimate the emotional one. They believe every problem can be solved with logic, discipline, or endurance. That's their competence bias. The illusion that if they just work harder, they can fix her disinterest, decode her silence, or earn her trust. But relationships aren't boardrooms, they're mirrors. And when he chases understanding, she sees pursuit, and her ancient survival brain interprets that as power. This is how strength becomes leverage, not because she planned it that way, but because the system rewards imbalance. The behavioral economics of love to invisible forces keep him trapped. Sunk cost fallacy. I've already invested too much to quit now. Loss aversion. The pain of losing her outweighs the joy of peace without her. Every inconsistency becomes an emotional investment. Every apology, a new down payment. By the time he realizes he's losing himself, he's already financed the entire illusion. She doesn't have to take anything from him. He gives it willingly, one justification at a time. Story vignette. Think of Daniel, a stoic man who built his fortune from nothing. When his partner pulls away, he doesn't get angry. He gets curious. He reads the books, watches the videos, learns communication frameworks. But each time he solves one riddle, another appears. Her warmth returns, briefly then vanishes again. He starts to think her unpredictability is proof of emotional depth. He doesn't see that he's inside a behavioral loop. The stronger his logic, the deeper her pattern hides. Philosophical undercurrent. Jungon sesait, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. The weapon isn't her. It's the unconscious dance between two nervous systems, replaying ancient fears. Control isn't created, it's reciprocated. The truth is, the strong man doesn't fall because he's weak. He falls because he refuses to see that even power has a pressure point. The need to be understood. Rule card: what you try to fix will eventually own you.